how are you going to solve the dilemma of the waiting period? What do you do in these days?
I've got things that I haven't done yet that I'm ready to do. That's the only way I can put it. I know there's a mountain climb to do, which I'm going to do that, which is yeah, pretty high up there on the list. I want to go into town for a day, just cruise, hanging around, and movies, I don't know, just try and fill in the days, like just try and get something to do. I guess there'll be a game of touch footy on in the paddock over there, a couple of days and a few training sessions, and I guess the week will be done after that.
Yeah.
I think that'll do. Like a few surfs as well, like a few little grovels.
Now, this is something that every professional surfer has to get used to, hey? Like the 5 or 6 day gap.
Yeah.
How many of them have you kind of suffered through now?
The first time ever here that I came, and it was the first few days of the waiting period around, and then not until the last 2 days. Right. And I was rookie and I lost it in between.
You did lose it. So
I did lose it, and it's a thing that you need to learn to like adjust to, because to be there for a competition, all you want to do is go, 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 and then it's go, stop, and you're not going for another week. Yeah. And it can take its toll if you're you know, not prepared to just sit there and cruise and actually just be happy to do nothing.
Right. So what happens when you lose it during a waiting period?
Well, you get to your heat and you kind of burn out already. You just kind of fizzled, you know.
Right.
I mean, even this week, like doing nothing, I'll probably lose it, but I'll be fine in the way of a competitive sense. But I'll probably get a bit weird and start doing nature walks and taking photos of weird shit.
Kai, can you tell me how you deal with a waiting period? Because there could be quite a while before there's another heat.
Well, we've got the old mate Nerds here, and I keep him in. He keeps me amused with all his philosophies and his, can I say, shit talk?
So do you have philosophical arguments with Nathan?
Basically, we sit around backstabbing and just generally talking heaps of crap. Today we went in and got some petty for the ski because our ski nearly washed away last night. We had to buy a rope and a new anchor because Kersey let it break off the ski yesterday when we were having a surf at one of the reef passes.
Okay.
That killed a bit of time. Touch footy. I don't know, there's been calls of a cheesy challenge at Papra, that little beach break in town.
Yep.
I don't think we're doing that though, but it was talked about. And yeah, a bit more raw fish.
There's a bit of surf today. Are you a little bit surprised that the event's not on today, or?
Not too surprised it's not on, because I think the last few days are going to be good. The winds are a bit better, a bit stronger, but I think it's more offshore. And I think the swell looks a little bit better. It's still a little bit bumpy out there.
Right. So nothing really out of the ordinary except for Kersey blowing it with the ski.
Yeah, Kersey blew it with the ski. Now he's gone left me and Nerds and a little photo. I can't say that word, but he says he's put a photographer on the ski instead of me and poor old Nerdsy here, so we're just having lunch.
We're going to have lunch and then we're going to commandeer the ski and go find some waves.
Yeah.
Right. You had apparently used up all the petrol on the jet ski? Is this true?
They're quick to blame, aren't they, the boys? Yeah, that's what starts happening. People get a little bit short-wicked with other people in the waiting period that you're staying with, and they're blaming stuff on other people. But no, wasn't my fault we ran out of fuel. We didn't run out, we were on our last legs of it. It's what you do when there's friggin' no gas station within, like, however far away it is, like 20 minutes. So, yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta put in the, yeah, it's back to the old days. You gotta put in the effort to get anything done.
Absolutely. Now, how much of a waiting period can you fill with surfing, or is it important to kind of regulate how much you do in that regard?
Oh, you can do as much as you want. If the waves are fun, you know, surf your brains out. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. A waiting period's a waiting period. If you start thinking about the contest and all that, you got to shut your brain off from the contest. That's not even happening. We're here for a surf trip right now. We're just hanging out, having a good time. And if you start thinking about the contest, that'll do your head in for a week. You just got to shut that completely out. That's not happening, and then just got to switch it back on when the day comes.